Hey, welcome to our playthrough video. Just want to let you know that this is not a tutorial. We are not teaching the rules for Gloomhaven or Frosthaven, and we're not really get into monster AI or enemy AI and how they move and attack and the way they think. You'll see us doing it, maybe you'll learn something from that, but our focus is just the workflow of the characters. See, as we're playing the cards, whether we like the strategies, whether we really feel the theme, things like that. Also, with our characters, we're going to use the starting equipment that comes recommended in the rule book. We're not doing any battle goals or personal quests, any fun stuff like that. We're just going to play a very straightforward game to further understand these characters and how they play. Thanks for watching.
So I'm going to play as the Geminate, which I was really excited about. It has two different forms. It has a melee and a ranged, and some cards cause you to change different forms. So I was really interested, although I was terrified because these minis remind me of terrors of my childhood. So there's that. You get 8 health, which is really low. So that, that sucks. And then the main thing with the ranged is that you can only hit at between different ranges. So it will say 3 or 4 or 4 or 5. So you can't do anything close like you would be able to with normal ranged actions with other characters. Only the ranged really has healing abilities, which I think is interesting. There's some cool persistent abilities that each have that are better when you're in the other form, so you want to activate them first and then switch forms, and then you get +2 like shield or +2 damage, or if you stay in the form you only get +1, so it's little benefits like that. And the only way that you can change forms from one scary monster to the other scary monster is if you long rest, or if it says so, you get a little icon on your card. So it's interesting to build a deck. You get 7 cards in each, which 14 sounds like a lot, but you're switching forms so often, and 7 isn't even, so you don't get a full amount of turns with each. So it's interesting. It's pretty cool. When you short rest, you get all of your cards back, not just the cards that you're playing in. So then you divvy them up between your 2 decks. So that can be a little dangerous if you're then switching forms and you are running very low, let's say on your melee cards, and you short rest and you're like, cool, now I only have 2 cards and I really have to change into range to be able to continue and not exhaust. So we'll see how she plays.
Alright, so I'm going to be playing the Drifter, which is an Enox that is a pretty self-reliant, utilitarian style character. Their main thing is how they utilize persistent abilities. So basically, you have all these cards where you can get a bonus to either movement or healing or ranged attacks, retaliate, shield, depending on how you want to play this character. But with the opening 10 cards, or 12 cards rather, that are in the hand size, I took a look at it, and 12 cards is a lot of cards. But when you consider, this is what I'm taking with, I have the option of 5 different persistent abilities. So if I were to take the time to play these, then I'm only left with a hand size of 7. So I took one look and took out range and opted to think, well, maybe I'll just try to do the +2 to the attack persistent ability, because then even if I use my base attack or an attack 1, I still get a bonus, so I could be a pretty consistent damage dealer. So, and the other cards, if you don't use the persistent abilities, they at least allow you to move your pip backwards, so you can use it over and over again, which is kind of interesting. But overall, it just seems like a pretty straightforward character. If somebody's never played this game before, and you're trying to just teach them the basic rules of movement and attacking, you basically have the opportunity to have that character that can do that. But then the only strange thing to learn that's kind of atypical is to sort of learn to power up your ability. Play the persistent ability first, and then you can be stronger for the rest of the game. I'm the Drifter. Here I am again on my own. As a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Is that from something?
Okay.
Round
one.
one.
So I think I'm gonna start as ranged. Yeah. So I'll turn over my melee deck. Sorry. A lot of my ranged is quite far, so I'm gonna try to start back here with you. See what's up.
Try to get some persistent abilities started.
It's so exciting. Looks like we're facing Algox Priests, Algox Archer, and an Algox Guard. And then we've got our little city guard over there, who's our ally. So always have shield 2, always retaliate 2, but don't move.
Don't attack.
Don't attack.
Some ally.
Really help us in any way, but that's fine.
Alright, I'm ready. So, creatures. 8, oh boy,
Yikes.
for the priest. 14 for the archers.
Ugh.
And then 30 for the guards. So everyone's just running up on us. So
The city guard goes last. Our friend.
he just stands there anyway.
Fair.
Okay, so the priest goes first. Move +0, so a move 2, and then attack -1 at a range of 3 to disarm. It's kind of interesting. So the focus would be the ally.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't need to move because they're within the range. And so then they would attack for 2, -1, 0. So with a shield 2, nothing gets in except for the disarm, but
Great.
they're already disarmed.
But he does retaliate too.
At a range, or just...
It doesn't say range.
Okay, so then they would have to attack melee.
Copy.
But there are retaliations at range. So,
Okay, great.
but good memory. Alright, so then the archers are going to set a trap. So movement -1. So they would move 1 towards their closest target. They're not going to be in range of anything.
Thank gosh.
But they have a range of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they actually could shoot him at a range of 5, which is amazing. -1, so wow, they do 5 damage.
No, he's at level 7.
Oh my gosh.
Whoopee!
7s and 1s look very similar. Yeah, let's just like randomly throw a boss level enemy in there.
I'm good.
Level 1. That's great. Flag on the play. Good catch. Alright. I want to be level 7. Can I be level 7?
No, just the archers.
Just the archers. Okay, so there'd be a 2 attack. So we'll attack for 2. We got a +1, so that's 3.
Okay.
So with shield 2,
Mm-hmm.
they
So
take
it's
1
1.
damage.
Yeah.
I'll just do one of these. Boop. 1 damage. So that's not so bad, except it creates a 3 damage trap in an adjacent empty hex closest to the enemy. So I'll put one right there.
Ooh.
And then something that it says in the rules is whenever you have a trap, you can put a little reminder of how much damage it does.
Smart.
Alright, so good thing he doesn't move. So then that's these 2, then you go.
And this is the priest. Which one's the guard? No, this is the guard.
Mm-hmm. Big boy.
Big boy. I'm going to attack. I can only attack at a range from 4 to 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wow.
That puts him. So I will attack him for 2. I will muddle myself to make it +2. So I'm using Smoldering Hatred and Selfless Offering. So where's my muddle? Get muddled.
So for a +2?
For a +2. So that's attack for 3.
On him?
3 hit.
So he's got no shield, right?
Nope.
No, the priest has 1 shield, so that's 2. Does it apply anything?
2? No. No.
All right.
And I get to move for 3. So I'll move here, move here, and that triggers me to switch forms.
So at the beginning of your next turn, you switch forms?
Correct.
Or at the end of this turn, or how does that work?
End of this turn, I switch forms.
Okay, so you're going to switch forms. He's going to bash you in the head.
Probably.
+1 to movement, -1 to attack. So he attacks for 3, so we'll do attack 2. He doesn't have to move. Ooh, so attack 1.
Great.
That wasn't so bad for how big he is.
For how big, oh, look how tiny I am. Although I am kind of scary.
Super scary. Okay, I'm going to play Deadly Shot and Relentless. I was going to put one of my persistent abilities into effect. Gives me Retaliate 2 at a range 2. And then I'm going to attack at a range of 4. So 1, 2, 3, definitely him.
Nice.
I'm going to attack for just 1, but I'm going to poison him. So 0, but I poison.
Great.
So it's an investment in our future.
I like that.
And next turn I plan to run in. So in City Guard. So that's round.
Great. So round 2. I've switched forms. Now extra scary. And melee.
It's tricky. Because I have to get these persistent abilities in order for me to really start powering up the character.
Right. I also have that problem. I was going to wait until we open that scary door because I feel like I don't want to lose cards so soon either.
Let's just try this weird move. I'm just going to get next to him and use Retaliate.
Okay, let's pull.
Ready. 23 for the priest. 29
That's good.
for the archer. And 50 for the guard.
Okay.
So he goes last. So we have a chance to really just lay into him. So you go first.
Okay. So I'm going to use Changeling's Boon and Icebound Quills. I'm going to attack twice. And I'm going to give myself a Shield 1, Retaliate 1. Which is exciting. I'm going to attack the Algox Guard for 2. So 2 and poison, so 3.
Nice. Got it. Do your next one.
And then I attack again for 2. +1, 3, plus poison is 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7.
So he's dead. Nice. So you got a double attack.
Yes. Cool.
And then we drop our satchel.
Satch.
I think we just call it that. It's our merce.
It's our Satch, man.
Because we're mercenaries. That's what we go for. Wow, that was painless.
That's
Except
so
for
cool.
him.
That's probably the strongest attack that I have. So
I've ever seen.
cool. So I still have Shield 1, Retaliate 1 for whatever is next.
Do you want to?
Whatever's coming next.
Do you want to do your default move and just grab that loot?
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, I don't want to come back for it.
So you end your turn there.
This, and then I get to pull from the loot deck.
Boop.
What'd I get? Lumber! Cool.
Alright, so you're out. And I go. So I don't have anybody to attack anymore.
I murdered him.
So I'm just going to move up 3. 1, 2, 3, and put another persistent ability in. On my next 6 melee attacks, I add 2 to that attack. So that could be even pretty effective for my basic.
That's awesome.
So I played Raining Arrows and Crushing Weight. draining arrows, I moved 3, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
And the ability doesn't trigger because I'm not near an enemy. So we'll let that be.
Oh, sorry.
Womp womp, you killed him too quick. That's fine.
I didn't realize it was really the poison that was the
That's why we don't
savior.
Thanks, babe. So, now we have the priest to deal with. So, 10 to the clan.
I don't like when they get a turn.
He's going to move 2 and heal for 3 in a range of 3. So he doesn't need to move because he's in the range of his dude, but this dude has no damage. So he's going to heal him fruitlessly for nothing, which is actually quite nice.
Fantastic.
We're getting easy go on this one. Alright, so that was the priest. Then we'll move on to the archer, who's going to attack at a range of 5 and immobilize. Their attack has a -1, so attack 4 at a range of 5. You have lower initiative, so 1, 2, 3. It's a single target, so they'll attack you for 2. Oh, and they miss. Wow, that's rigged.
That's so cool.
So play as the Geminate. You're playing the I win game. All right, so I got the shuffle icon. So since there's no one else going, because he's dead, I'm just going to shuffle. And that concludes the round.
Wow. Okay, cool. All right. Moving my tracker. We are not generating any elements right now, which is crazy.
Okay.
All right, round 3. I'm staying melee because I haven't gotten the icon to switch yet, so...
And I'm going to try to be useful.
Yay!
Finally. Yeah, let's try it. So, ready?
Let's pull.
62 for the priest,
Great.
and then gives us plenty of time to go up and murder him. Mm-hmm. 44, they're going slow. All right. This guy's out for now.
Huh, bye.
So you're up.
Okay. I'm going to do Horn Beetle, Carapace, and Drag Down. So it's like a cool hook. So I'm here, and so it goes 1, 2, 3. So it's going to attack the priest for 2 and immobilize. So attack for 1.
So they have a shield of 1.
Dang it. Well, he's immobilized.
There he is. And what's next for you?
Then I have a shield 1, and I can move 1. So move. And I switch forms. So I'll keep my shield out for now.
Okay, well I had a move to heal myself for 2 in the event that they attacked me, but they didn't. So I'm just going to move 1. No, I'll move 2. Move 2. So I'm playing Vile Assault and Sustained Momentum.
So since you're moving on the log, does that not take 2 per move?
It does, sorry.
So
It's difficult terrain, the log. So I'm jumping over the log to attack this priest. I have nothing to heal myself for, so I'm going to attack for 2. So that would be a...
ooh.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've played with these persistent abilities. So I'm going to attack for 2. So 3 plus 2.
What?
So that's 5.
So,
Minus 1 is 4. So he takes 4 damage,
well done. That gets him up to 6.
and he only has 6. So
What? He's dead! You killed
We
him!
need to play on hard mode. So then, after the attack on Sustained Momentum, it says the attack first, and then it says move the character token on one of your persistent abilities backward 1 slot. So
What?
I'm going to move it back to the beginning, and you can gain experience from going left to right, but you can't gain it going right to left. So I've already gained 1 experience for that attack, and then I can do it again another time.
Fun. Take this from me.
Okay, so that's us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the archer would go, and the priest is dead. So the archer is going to do calculated strike, move -1, and then attack at a range of 4 +1. So
He'll attack me because I went first.
and then so that's an attack of 4.
It's a lot.
4 is a lot.
It's actually 5. Oh no, 3 + 1 is 4.
Yeah,
okay,
he's
gotcha.
not
He's
elite.
not elite.
So 4
Okay.
damage.
And I have 1 shield, so I'll take 3. Which is still a lot. Geminate is not that strong.
What are your starting hit points?
8.
Okay.
Just a little 8. Meow.
I wish people would attack me. So that is the end of the round.
Great. And round 3.
Round
4.
4. All right.
I'm in range now, which is good.
Weren't you immobilized, or was that somebody else?
You killed the immobilized man.
Got it.
Good job.
So far, so good, but we'll see. All right, I have a kooky plan.
All right.
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
So let's see what the last man standing is going to have. 64. He does not move, and he attacks at a range of 5. I'm going to go first. So I'm a spry drifter. I'm playing No Remorse and Violent Inheritance. So I'm going to use the bottom action of Violent Inheritance just for the basic move 2. 1, 2. I'm going to just eat this trap
Thanks.
so that we don't have to use our jumping boots or anything like that. And then I'm going to heal myself for 3. So I
Oh, great. So you just...
heal 3, range 3. So I'm going to make that range 0 and heal myself. And that is my silly little turn.
That's cool. I'm going to do Scarab Flight and Into My Embrace.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. But not for the fun reasons you think. Because unfortunately he's too close to me now that I'm in ranged for him, so I have to move back to be able to attack. So I'm going to move back 1, and I'm going to attack for 3. 4.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's straight damage. So he's down to 1 health.
That's awesome. And it also pulls him
Oh, cool.
too. So I'm now pulled towards me, and I get 1 more move. So I'll start my move towards you, and that activates me changing into melee.
And just so you know, they made the rules with pull and push that you can do up to the amount. So if it's a pull 2, you only have to pull them 1 if you want.
Oh,
So
I didn't know that.
No, it's nice because now he's at disadvantage. But just so you know.
Yeah, no, that's great to know.
So you're melee.
Now,
He's going to attack you for +1, so now that's 4, but he's at disadvantage.
okay.
So let's see what that does. So straight up 4, or 4 minus 1. So we'll do 3.
Okay. Cool. That puts me down to 1 health.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, it's not a damage class. Get it?
Not a tank class?
Tank class, whatever. Doesn't do damage stuff. I don't know all the terminology.
So that's round.
So that's round. Alright. Moving on to
Round
5.
Round 5.
Now, ooh, 3 cards. Gotta kill this guy so that they can do a little long rest before we open that scary door. Alright, I've switched forms, so I'm melee.
You know what? I'm going to rest.
Oh, okay.
Because I have 12 cards, so it's a luxury. So I'll rest this turn. Unless you want me to open the door.
Nope.
No?
I'm gonna go 23.
Are you going to rest next turn?
Yep.
Alright, let's see what this archer does.
Oh, I hope it's less than 23. Oh, that's not what I meant. Take it back, take it back.
16.
This is not good. Nothing is good about this. Okay.
So, they're going to move +1. So
They don't have to. Oh.
they're ranged. So they'll move back 1 to get themselves at a disadvantage. Attack for -1 at a range
Shuffle
of
that
4.
miss back in?
So, 2 damage. And you have your leather armor, so you can at least...
Oh, disadvantage. Disadvantage.
So 4, because we drew the crit, or just 2 damage.
It doesn't matter, because I can't take 2 damage at this time. Currently at this time, I only have 1 health. So I have to lose a card. Okay, so we just read the rule book, and I have 1 card in my hand, so I can discard this 1 card that I have in my hand to negate the damage that I just got, or 2 cards from my discard pile, which is not happening.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just
Another day.
the way of the world.
That was the archer's turn. They only had 1 target, and it was you.
And it was def me. Get that?
What are you playing?
I'm playing as melee. So...
Card names?
Yeah, Feeding Frenzy and the Hornet Stingers. Not doing either of the cool things about that. I'm going to... Well, he was adjacent to me, so that changes my plan.
That's gloom.
That's gloom.
Haven.
So I'm going to go 1 attack. Woo! I'm just going to do basic attack, so it's 2 plus 1 is 3.
Super
Him,
dead.
he's super dead.
Oh, wait.
Satchel.
And we never dropped our loot for the priest.
Whoopee. Satch. And then that was 1. I have 2. Yeah, just end here.
All right.
I want more stuff.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Let's do the top of the loot pile.
Coin!
Money, money.
Money, 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 money.
All right, so that's it.
Woof.
I rested.
All right.
I lost a card, so I can come back with.
That
all
takes
the
us
rest.
to round 6.
Shuffle this.
I'm going to...
You gonna rest or you gonna move?
I'm a long rest. Are you kidding?
You grab all that loot.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna bust in through the door. I don't know how much movement I have to be able to go that far.
So as someone that very rarely long rests and only loves to short rest, I get 2 health and I have to discard 1 card of my choosing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yay, look! From 1 to 3.
Should be out of your discard. So what you've discarded, you keep your hand and then you take 1 out of your discard and lose it. That's from my understanding. So let's see what I can do to add movement. Since I can go whenever I want.
It's true.
I just don't have a top move. I'll do this. What's your total health?
Right now I have 3.
What's your total health?
8.
And technically you get the 2 health at your turn, at your initiative, 99. In the event that someone's going to come up while you're resting and get you. So,
But we're safe.
alright, I'm ready. I'm the only one doing anything. And I'm going to play Deadly Shot and No Remorse. No Remorse has a heal 3 at range 3, so I'm going to heal her for 3.
Ooh.
Oh, her. I don't know what they are.
Geminate. For 3?
Yep.
Dang.
And then I'm going to move 4. So 1, 2, and then we'll reveal the new board.
Dun dun dun! Ooh,
All right.
scary.
So I moved 1. I have a total of 4. So 2. I think I'm just gonna go for it for targeting purposes. So 3, 4. I'll just go right up toe to toe with this guy.
So they still go this round.
They do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Bring him back in.
bring him back. So now we'll pull, and I went at 20. So basically 56 for the archers, 89, oh boy, for the priest, and 50 for the guard again.
Could I have the guards little? Oh, here we go.
Doo-doo-doo. So now we have our new initiatives.
Room of Terrors.
So the archers will go first. So you've got, they don't move, but they attack at a range of 4. So that puts me 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So I'm going to get attacked for, well, they're elite, so 4 minus 1 is 3, so minus another is 2. And they can't target me twice, which is nice. So 2 plus 1 is 3. I think I'm going to wait. Oh, I don't have leather armor. Never mind. So I'll take 3. And then that's the archer. And then we move on to the priest.
No, the guard.
Oh,
The Algox guard goes.
where's the... Oh, there we go. The guard. Psych. They're going to move plus 0. So we don't have any elites, but we can still start moving people. 3.
So, I think that guy is closer than you are.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll move that way, around the rubble.
So 1, 2, 3 for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes right up on me.
Yep.
Faulty. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
So these two will both attack me. And the first one will attack for, they'll both attack for 3. So one attacks for 3 for 4, and another attacks for 3 for 3. So that'd be a total of 7 damage.
No.
So I'm going to discard a card from my hand.
Lose a card.
For the 4, I'll take the 3. And then they are at, so I'm going to do retaliate twice. So
Whoa.
1, 2.
Cool.
So that gives me 1 experience. Not gaining a ton of experience yet, but I think it's about how you manipulate these boards back and forth to regain that experience.
Smart.
So they'll each take 2. So you need 5 more on them. So that leaves us to the priest. So the priest moves minus 1, so 1. They are here. Mm-hmm. And then plus 1 to all allies within range 1. So they move 1 towards the people that need the healing. And they're not in range to heal them, which is nice.
Phew.
But then they strengthen themselves.
Hate that.
So let's put one of those. Or no, they bless themselves. I'm sorry. So they get a
blessed.
bless in their deck. We'll shuffle that up.
Hate that.
So that was the round.
Wait, hold on. They went, and then they went. I was sleeping. Now I'm awake.
All right. End of round.
End of round.
That sucked.
It's okay. Alright. Round 7. Still not one element has been on this element board.
So yeah, that's
whatever.
That's bears a review.
Because I long rested, I can switch forms. So I'm going to switch to my ranged form. Alright.
So here we go. Archers,
31.
Priest, 74. And the Guard, 35. And then I'm going to go super early for 14.
And I'm going to go at 27.
Nice. Alright, well I'm going to heal myself for 2. So I'm going to play Vile Assault and Prudent Preparation. They both have a 2 heal. But one of them has a burn ability where I can attack twice.
Nice.
So I'm going to heal myself for 2, just to
Because you should.
do that. And then I'm going to attack for 2 and apply poison. So they both have the same amount. So if you're... I'll aim for this guy.
Okay.
So...
I mean, we could end up killing one. If we aim for the same one. And then you wouldn't get hit twice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at getting hit 4 times if I don't kill them. So, whichever one you can get to.
This one.
I'm going to attack that one for 4.
Ooh.
Because I get my next 6 plus 2.
Ooh.
As long as it's not ranged. So I'm going to attack him for 4. Okay, so 4 is fine.
4's great.
And poison.
Poison's better.
So, he's at 6 with poison, so he really only needs 1 hit point off of him to die.
Oof, let's hope I can do that.
So 6. Cool. Then I'll attack the next one for 4 and wound.
Nice.
Plus 2. So that's 6. So I don't even need to wound him. I just bashed his head in.
Nice.
Oh, that's a relief. Alright. So,
Gosh, you're so strong. Satchel.
loot. Loot up. Alright. Great. Love that.
Proud.
Somebody's waking up, so I got 1 experience for that. And I did it twice.
Yeah, you did.
Just add the 1. And I get nothing for my card. It's so interesting. Your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Satch. I just want stuff. Wood.
Well, you can build your own damn outpost just by yourself.
Geminate Haven. Okay, so
What cards are you playing?
I'm playing the Selfless Offering, which got me 3 movement, but I will have to change forms. And I'm playing Smoldering Hatred, which I will attack for 2 at a range of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 2 connect. I've got really good range through, or really good aim through doorways. So I attack for 2. 2 kills him.
Oh, yes. Cool. That's nice.
Yay! So that takes us out of the equation. Now these guys get to go. Yay!
Woof. So we start with the archers. They move and then they attack at a range of 4. So they don't need to move because I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's not use my modifier deck. Oh, thank God. So they attack for
3.
3. So no, they're archers. Or I'm sorry, it's an elite. Attacks for 4. So minus 1 is 3. Takes me down to 3.
Come in and see.
And then the priest is going to move minus 1 and then attack. So that's interesting. Oh, they attack at a range of 3. Damn it. So he's going to move 1 towards me and attack me for 3. So 2 plus 1. So that'd be 2 because it's a minus 1. So that would bring me down to 1 health.
Dang.
Man, they're really crunching us.
Yeah. So that was these 2?
And the priest. The guards are dead except... Well,
Yeah, he
sorry,
attacks our city guard.
I jumped the guard, so he moves minus 1, so moves 2. Boop. And then attack. Oh yeah, attacks actually at a range, so he wouldn't move. He's using his throwing axe. That's not terrifying. So 3 to him.
And he has 2
Shield. So that's exact. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2
and
into
he
the
has
shield.
retaliate, but it's at range again. That sucks. We haven't gotten to have retaliate.
I retaliate
Use.
too.
No, I know, but they're our allies, and they haven't done shit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It would be nice. It would just be nice, okay? Alright, so that's round. Alright, moving on. Okay, round 8.
Round 8. Great.
I am back in melee form. There's a lot of situations happening with me. I'm ready.
Alright, so archers. 32. Priest. 8. Oh Oof. Boy. That's gonna kill me. And guards 15.
I'm 20.
Okay, so let's see what this priest does. They move -1 and then they attack at a range of 3. Boom. So you would attack me for 2 to immobilize me. So 2 is enough to kill me.
What?
So I'm going to discard a card. Alright. And then he's the only priest.
Yep.
So then we move to the guard, who's just going to add shield 1, retaliate 2.
Just fine, because no one's going to attack him. Because our guards don't attack.
What a jerk. So then you go.
Okay. I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect.
And I could disarm if I was close to anything, but I'm not, which means I just burn, but I gain an experience from this one strange card. And then I'm
Oh, sorry. Put that. Well, what are you playing? What 2 cards are you playing?
Yep. Drag down. I just used my burn. The bottom, and Horn Beetle Carapace. And I'm going to start a persistent ability. On your next 4 attacks, add +1 if you are in melee, and add +2 if you're in ranged. So I'm excited about that.
You went. I'm next. I'm going to play Draining Arrows just again for the move. I'm going to play Violent Inheritance, but this time for the loot. So I'm going to loot 1.
You should also use your amulet.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to get poisoned. So I'm going to loot 2.
Nice.
So that I can be...
Just like me?
Stuff my face with loot like some people. 1, 2. Oh wow, I got a 3 coin.
Cool.
Rich.
Rich boy.
And then metal. So we're playing 2 to 3 characters, so I get 2 metal.
Well, that's cool.
So, I do have an attack 1. It's an attack 1, loot 1, but I'm not in range to attack. Okay. So I'm going to use my move 3 to cowardly. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll just do 2. Okay. And I'll live inside the doorway so that...
You're not too far from the action.
Yeah. As long as they can't multi-target. That way I can run back in after I rest. So, and I'll use this amulet, which allows me to heal for 1.
Amulet of Life.
And then...
That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, let's talk about this archer. How is it going to hurt me?
So, move 2 and attack for... What's it? Elite. So it would attack for 5 at a range of 3. Oh
Ew.
boy.
Okay, well, it doesn't have to move. Miss, 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 miss.
Do you want to use your disadvantage thingy?
No. 3?
5.
5? Okay. At disadvantage.
Miss.
Haha! That's so exciting! Ah! Woo!
Wow, that's nuts.
Nuts.
Okay, good job, Armor.
You're so good.
Okay, so that's round.
That is round. So,
next round.
Next round. I am still in melee.
I am resting.
Round 9.
I'm more useless than a city guard. Lol. So you're just gonna kill everything, right?
It's the hope.
So I've got hasty assault, 16. 23 for the priest. Okay. And then 15 for the guard. So.
Geminate first.
Yeah. Wow. Look at you.
Thanks.
Speedy. Yeah. And then I got to shuffle this because of the miss. So I'll do that while you do your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do Icebound Quills and Changeling's Boon. And I'm gonna burn some cards. So I'm gonna do my basic movement of 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack for +1. 6.
6 melee. So it's 6 melee with a pierce 1.
Yep.
That's pretty slick. Go for it. Nice. So 7.
7!
So and that's on the archer. So he's got 1 hit point left.
Dang it. I was really hoping I was going to murder him. But
Me too.
pretty cool. Happy about it, I guess.
All right. So 6, 7. If he attacks me, then I can retaliate and kill him.
What do you want? Cool beans.
Nicely done. All right. Well, now they're just gonna go ham. So the archer, guard moves first. So he's gonna attack and poison, and then shield himself for 1. Venom Shiv. Nice.
So
But he's not moving.
oh, so he can't.
So he can't actually do anything except for give himself shield 1.
Okay, great. Because I was like, I
The
don't
city
know how
guard-
we were gonna poison our city guard.
Well, the city guard's just gonna stand there
And let him.
and just like stare at this guy shielding himself and wanting to attack him, but not
They're
actually
having a
doing
little
anything.
staring contest. It's cute.
Yeah, that's terrifying. All right, well, that was
Was
benign.
exciting.
So why don't we get that? All right, so now the archer is going to move +1, so for 3, and then attack -1 at a range of 4. So we're going to move out of disadvantage because they're not that stupid, and then shoot you for -1, so 3 at a range of 4. So 3 -1, so 2.
Yes.
And then the priest is going to move and heal. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So 1 target at a range of 3, so they can move 2. So we'll do. Oh, they're already in range of 3. So, boop. So heal for 3. So take it from 7 down
Oh,
to 4. Sorry.
did such a good thing. I really did think I was going to kill him. Bummer.
It's okay. And then I'm resting, so I get 2 hit points. And that's round.
Okay, so we're at round 10. I only have 1 card left as my melee, so I'm going to short rest.
So how does that work when you have 2 different people? Do you short rest use like discarding from whatever you actively are, like this melee? So you attack.
No, so when you short rest, you get all your you just pick randomly from all your discards like you would normally, and then you divvy them up between your decks, which you get back.
Copy. We're both going at 23. Do you want to go first?
Twins. Yes, please.
Or maybe we figure that out when we figure out what they're doing. 56 on the archer. Get
Fine.
wrecked. And the priest. 9. Oh, man.
Yikers. Yikers.
And then the guard is actually going to move and attack this turn. 55 though, so he goes with the guards go together. Let's go.
Priest first.
So, move +1, attack -1, 2 targets at a range of 3, apply curse. Oh my god.
What?
So, range of 3. I'm out of range, you're in range. They have a move, so they'll move here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Ugh.
Do you want to get attacked first or second?
First, please.
Okay. So, -1. Oh, it's only 1, because they're not elite. So 1 for you, and 0 for me. But we both get cursed. So, let's just grab 2 of those. Make sure I get the correct one. Because there are monster curses and player curses. horrifying. So, that's that. That's the
Cool.
priest. Just haunting our future.
No, priest, you're the worst. Okay. I'm going to attack I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. What are you using?
Hornet Stingers and Changeling's Boon.
You love that Changeling's Boon.
It's my favorite for the attack. But I can't use that right now because I need to switch forms because I have exhausted my
Melee.
my melee options. So I have to switch. So is that or a long rest? And we don't have time for that. So I'm going to attack. It has an attack 1 in the V shape. I'm gonna attack him. It has Pierce 3 and Poison. So that can't be too bad. Whew. Okay, so at least I did 1 damage.
So, I'm sorry, you said... Oh, you had 1 damage. Pierce 3.
Pierce 3.
So you did 1 damage to the priest.
So, and he's poisoned.
That's great.
So, we're up to 5 on him.
And you got through his... Oh,
Okay.
he doesn't have a shield.
Oh, he has a shield?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. I'm going to be ranged next, so I will go... I think I'll just move here so that I can get more loot.
He doesn't move, but he attacks at a range, so at the very least, you could put him at disadvantage. Yeah. Do you have a loot? Because you get up there and get yourself in position to loot that satchel.
1, 2.
Cool. Because he's still targeting him because he's closer. Okay. Cool.
And this is important that happens at the end of my round.
Your turn, not the end of the round.
My turn, yeah, because then it's the deck that I would be discarding from if I were to get damage at this point.
Mortal damage.
Correct.
Or just damage you just don't want to deal with. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm 23. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get myself behind him so he can't target me. And if I'm adjacent to exactly 1 enemy, I can move one of my persistent ability tokens back.
Cool.
Which one would actually get me... No, I'm going to move this one. Because if he attacks me, then I can retaliate and gain 1 more experience.
Cool.
So then I have an attack 2. So I'm going to attack him for 2 and make that a +4.
Wow.
And then I can move the character token back. So, 4.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
I missed.
Damn it.
Cool. And then I'll move, I guess I'll just move this back.
I forgot about my persistent ability.
What does it do for you?
I get +1 damage. So I would have done not 1 but 2. So he's up to 6. 6 and poison.
Great. So, that was a wash.
Mm-hmm.
The archer's going to attack at a range of 4 with 2 targets. Attack you for, so he's elite. -1 would be 3, so 3 at disadvantage. Whoa.
Happy for the disadvantage.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So do you want to pick the +2 or the -2?
I just
That's
don't know.
So 1 damage to you.
Great.
That's fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, the priest already went. Because they cursed,
They
remember?
already attacked him.
Well, they attacked and cursed, remember?
Yeah.
So it's just been so long, you know. So now it's the guard.
Wait, so I didn't take an attack? Or I did? The archer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the archer attacked, and actually the guard went before that. And they moved for -1, but they're just going to move here. And then they're going to attack +0, so their attack is 3, 4. That's the first strong hit on a guard. So 4 with shield is down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 damage for you. And then they strengthen themselves. So as a reminder,
Hate that.
just take one of these little doobies. And I'll put it.
No, put it on him.
Yeah, I just can't see it because he's so big.
I can. And the audience can.
Okay. So, that's round.
Round.
Sorry. Sorry, guard.
All right, round 11.
Mm-hmm.
I am now ranged.
I'm gonna exhaust myself.
No. Truly?
I believe so. Maybe I'll try to go a little later. So, I'm going at 32.
Going at 36.
So you're a little bit behind. So, archers, or archer, singular, all singular, 31. Priest goes at 8.
Eep.
Throwing axe, so 35. So, just after us. So that's pretty much the layout. Alright, what round is this?
We're at round 11.
Round 11. We should be done very soon.
That's hopeful.
Okay. So the priest will attack me. It's called Drain Strength. An attack for 1 at a range for 3. So what I think we'll do is just move him back 1. So he can shoot me. Oh wait, range 3 could actually hit us both. Well, he's only got 1 target.
Okay,
And I go first, right? Before you?
You do.
So, I'm also closer, so. Attack for -1, so 1 damage. So 1 and disarm. Oof. That's rough.
That is rough.
And then I retaliate for 2, and I gain an experience because I've crossed that threshold from left to right again.
Cool.
So
Range of 2 retaliates. Very cool.
Yeah, if you remember. So I just need him to hit me 1 more time and he'll die. So, now the archer will go. Archer's going to move and attack at a range of 4. So, only 1 target. Move here to get out of disadvantage. And attack for 4. 5.
I have to discard for that. There's just no way.
Okay, so I'll go.
Okay.
I don't have a heal per se.
Okay.
I was gonna loot. So I have a 4 move. I could do 1, 2, attack 1, loot 1,
Okay.
and then continue my movement. So 3, just to get myself next to them. So maybe I can kill them with my retaliate. Hopefully not die in the meantime.
Yeah.
Right? So, loot.
What'd you get?
Lumber.
Cool.
And then that's my turn. You're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack this here. It's a range 3. I'm using Firefly Swarm and Into My Embrace. It heals me. We're going to start with Into My Embrace. It heals me and gives me Regenerate. So I'm going to go heal 4. Because I need it. And I'm going to attack in this try here for 3. But I get +2 because I've switched forms now. So
nice.
I will gain an experience. So that's attack for 5.
And it hits who? The priest or the archer?
Priest.
So 5's
Still
good. So with
5.
the shield 1, so 4. That should be enough. Yeah. So yeah, they only have 6 hit points.
Yes.
So they did.
Bam. I did a thing. Very exciting. If we had any elements, it would be very helpful, but there are none.
I generate nothing.
Nothing.
I'm very low maintenance.
I
Low,
eat-
low magic, just straightforward move and hit things.
Yeah, I eat a lot, but that's about it.
Oh, and I played Deadly Shot and Violent Inheritance on the last one.
Ooh, Violent Inheritance.
Just to call it out. Alright.
No, it reminds me of the Mimics. Because it's a violent inheritance, because it's gold and treasure box.
Yeah,
Get it?
try it.
Get it?
Yeah, I'm like, I was very surprised not to see mimics.
It's true.
Or this, just being a mimic when it arrives.
Oof.
You're like doing an unboxing. And okay, so it's the guard. He's going to move -1, so he doesn't need to. Oh, he will, because he's attacking at a range with his throwing axe again.
No, not a No! Wait, did we retaliate on him last time when he hit?
No, he didn't.
Okay, well, we get retaliate too. Whoopie sauce.
Man, why are we so bad at retaliate?
Because it's
like
like,
the best
it's like
skill.
a fun passive ability that
Because
we
it
just
gets
figured about.
behind shield. It's like super slick. All right, and he's strengthened, so he's going to attack for 3 with advantage. So -1, -1.
Yay!
So he's going to attack for 2
with the shield 2.
with the shield 2, so he does nothing.
Yeah, good job, guard.
He's really holding it down.
I love that.
All right, that is round. All right, so I'm going to short rest, so I'm going to keep my card in my hand. These are my discards. I'm getting pretty low, babe.
Round 12.
Does it matter?
It does. She sure does.
So let's just say that I was going to get exhausted pretty soon.
Me too, babe. Me too.
Oh, damn it.
So here we are.
So I'm going
is
to just
what it
focus
is.
on this clown.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You focus on that clown.
Yep. We're getting the clowns. Working on the clowns.
I'm just going to try to go early.
Me too.
Okay.
Let's see.
You good?
Pull for our enemies.
So, no more priest.
Bye, priest. You dead.
All right. So, archers. 32.
That's cool.
Move and attack at a range of 3. Nothing special.
Okay.
15
Hate that.
for the guard. It's going
Don't
to
love
shield
that.
and retaliate
Hate that.
at 15. So, the guard goes first, so he's just going to shield himself for 1 and have retaliate 2. And his strengthen's gone. I don't know if we pulled that. Boop.
Bye, strengthened boy.
Wish I could be strengthened. I guess I am kind of buffed up anyway.
You're so buff. What are you talking about? Huge. Look at that guy. Okay, I guess it's me.
What do you got?
Well, I'm real mad about this shield, but here we are. So I have regenerate, so I got a health.
Try.
And I am going to attack the guard for 2 at a range of only 3 or 4, so he's now walked into my range, which is cool. So I'm going to bottom attack him for 2 on Mind Spike and Scarab Flight. So attack for 2, 3, so that at least gets 2 past his shield.
Great. 4, and he has a total of 7.
And then I'm going to attack again for 2. Just 1. So he has a shield of 1, so that did nothing. But it pushed him. So I've got a cute little push.
So now, with the push, it being, you know, you can choose how much of the push you want to use. You could probably push 0 if you wanted to push 0, if you wanted to keep him in range.
What's he doing? Oh, he already went.
He already went.
And the guard won't do anything to him, so I'm just going to negate the push.
Push 0.
Push 0! And also I have to switch forms.
So, I'm next. I'm using, again, Violent Inheritance, which is great. Because the loot card is always kind of lame, but if you have move and loot or attack and loot, it's a bonus. I also have this No Remorse. It's my heal, but I'm not going to heal. I'm just going to use the bottom move to go 1 to get myself positioned here. He's pretty close, right? To dying. So I'm going to attack him for 1.
He's also poisoned.
Yeah, great. So that negates the shield. but he doesn't have. The priest had the shield. Okay, so I get 1 experience. Now I'm going to attack. Instead of a basic 1, I'm going to get a 3 out of that, which I think is kind of the point, because a lot of his attacks are 1. And then, nice.
Nice.
So
4.
4. So he's dead.
Wait. How much is he? He's elite.
Oh, 8.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He dead.
Yes.
He's a satch. There was nothing left of him but a satchel.
So, with I use my bottom move, and I use my attack 1 with the buff for 3, but I still get to loot in a range of 1.
What?
Greedy.
Loot hero. I mean, they're all coming to our outpost, so.
Are they?
What?
Well, from my understanding, we share what we choose to donate to the outpost, but then we personally use our stuff to craft whatever we want. So.
What?
And you can't trade
Loot
because we're not really that close. So these 3, yeah, I got 2 coins and some metal.
Cool.
I mean,
Wow,
it's
cool.
so rewarding to have, like, instead of just, 6 coins.
Yeah,
to have
I agree.
Other things.
Yeah.
So,
Also, because we don't know what they make yet, very exciting.
yes.
So is that?
The archer's dead, so they don't get a turn.
So it's round.
That's how that works.
That's how that works. Of course. Round 13. Ooh.
Lucky number 13. Well, I only have 2 cards, so.
Well, I have this many, but it doesn't mean that they're for my new form. Oof. Wow. 1 move left as the melee that I had to switch into per my last email. Okay. Well, I guess that's just what I'm doing. What am I going to do with that?
Alright. So, archer's gone. So we just have this guard. He's going at 15. So, it's the Venom Shiv again. So he would go first. He will attack, but it's not at a range. But then he shields himself for 1. So he's got shield 1. That's all that means. The guards seem like they're all going to make it, which is pretty cool.
That's super cool. Because there's got to be a bonus for that.
Then we can feed them to you or whatever you do. I don't know. Do you eat human? Is that what the Geminate does?
I'm so afraid of my character. I don't want to know.
It's behind you.
No.
Checks the rear view.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
You're up.
I'm going to gain a health because of my regenerate.
That's cool.
I'm using Hornet Stingers and Chainling's Boon, my 2 favorite apparently. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attack all targets, all attacks targeting you gain disadvantage this round, but I won't have any, which is cool. I'm going to attack twice. So attack for 2.
Okay, nice.
3.
Nice. Well,
So that's 2 on him, who's 4 right now. So it brings him up to 6.
So he just needs 1. Yeah, 6. Just attack. Let's see if we kill him.
Attack for 2. +2!
Nice. 4, so 3, so 9, so he's dead.
He's super dead!
Wow.
And Geminate rules.
Wait, do I still get a turn?
Well, we don't have any enemies, so no. Right? Sorry.
I suppose we still have a round, right?
Yeah, I guess we can finish the round.
I mean, I have a move for.
Go sit on that satch.
What up? Look, I'm
Dun,
greedy.
dun,
You're gonna put all these little mini treasure chests around me, and I'm not gonna hunt them down.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
This loot
I'm just excited that I didn't exhaust.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, 13 rounds isn't bad. We made it.
We survived.
We didn't exhaust. Was it the best? No. Did we play the characters to the most that they could be? Definitely not. But it was a first round, so it was fine.
You could argue for level 1, you're just getting kind of a taste. And you really don't have a lot of like specialization yet, but I think they played pretty true to what we thought they would.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that the Geminate wasn't going to be able to take very much damage, and so pairing them with with an Enox character, like a brute, made the most sense when we were trying to pick who would, you know, play well together.
But not like as squishy as like or glass cannon as other things can be. So like,
Yeah.
8's not terrible, but yeah. I mean, I only had 10, but I mean, it was interesting. It was interesting because I feel like if you had just 2 or 3 of the drifters, they would do totally fine on their own.
That's true.
They don't generate any elements. They can heal themselves or others. They mostly just benefit themselves, which is kind of nice to be self-reliant. But then, you know, there were times where, you know, we were kind of doing our own thing, and there wasn't a lot of like synergy of us working together. It was like she went and killed that thing, I go kill that thing, and I just looted a lot, which is, you know, fine.
Yeah, I mean, you use the persistent abilities very well. So what we did want to talk about that we didn't talk about at the beginning was the items that were suggested in the book for each of our characters. We just wanted to have a brief talk about whether we thought those items were the best in our opinion for the character and our gameplay styles.
How did you feel?
I get the Amulet of Life. I understand because healing is so rare with the Geminate, but they do have very strong heals when they're when they can. So like I get that. The leather armor I was kind of like whatever about. I'd probably rather have an armor with shield, or honestly what I was really hungry for was movement and jumping. So I would have probably given up both of these things to have like a 30 gold boot of some sort that would get me farther.
Just one boot.
Just one boot. I just need one. I'll hop around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually like a levitating being of terror, so I don't really know why I need to be on the ground anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting. Would you have to buy 2 pairs of boots? Like one for each half of you?
Whoa.
Or how does that work?
Alright. Don't look at me.
I mean, the leather armor kind of saved your ass.
It did.
But I agree that I also have the Amulet of Life, and I, you know, get all of 2 hit points out of it. I understand the point of it, because then if you get poison and now Bane and all these things, brittle, it removes all of that, and that's great. Maybe we're just not there yet, but I would have preferred to just have a healing potion.
Yeah.
Because then I could just heal all the way through it. And I have my own heals. I had 2, which are, you know, pretty decent, and I can put out a persistent ability to add 2 to all heals too. So it's like if I was
really cool.
playing as a support, I could probably lean more in that direction. I just didn't do it that way. So maybe that's on me. I don't know. And yeah.
It was also interesting playing as 2 characters. When we played Gloomhaven, we'd play as 4 or 3, and Barry would play as 1 in the monsters, and I would play as 2 characters. So the dynamic was different. Just having 2 of us, it changes a lot when you have a 3rd player. It was still fun. It you can definitely feel it. You know, like the board is big, so once you're apart from each other, it's like the reconnaissance is really hard, getting back to each other to try to help. Not that either of us were intensely support characters. We were pretty independent, so it'll be interesting to play as the other characters to see how that meshes well.
Wipe. So what do you guys think? I mean, would you, after watching this, consider starting as the Drifter or the Geminate? Do you feel like maybe we totally messed it up and we, you have any notes? So maybe you've played with the character, or you've, you know, you've read things about it. Maybe we're missing something.
Tell us in the comments.
Or just send us direct hate mail. That's fine. Our address is 123 America World.
Thanks for watching, and we look forward to making another one for you guys.
Thanks, guys.